Welcome to TRM's How-To Software Series for IBM's Maximo. I'm Andrew Mahan, Director of Product Development here, and we've enhanced IBM's Workcenters to be fully customizable with offline capabilities. So today, I'm going to be walking you through our TRM Actual Workcenter on the Samsung Tab Active 2 tablet, all while offline. This Workcenter gives technicians the ability to download their work, create and edit actual labor, tools, materials, create new logs, enter new meter readings, and complete that work, all while working in a spotty wireless environment.
While my app loads, I'm going to quickly summarize this tutorial on the left-hand side. I'm going to go offline, start my timer for my labor. I'm going to create a tool, then add a material for this work order or task, create a labor, create a log, and then complete the work order. Finally, I'll go back online, which would then submit all of those actions back to the server. And lastly, I'll update a meter reading. On the left-hand side during this presentation, you will see these tasks go step by step and follow along with the tutorial. We will download all the necessary data, such as work orders, assets, locations, tools, tasks, materials, and labor. Again, this data is live from your system, and when we go offline, which we just did now, you'll notice an offline icon in the upper right. Now we are completely offline and can navigate through our work orders. So first, let's start a labor timer saying I'm working on this work order. The timer is running. Now, we're going to go to one of our tabs. Let's go look at our work order details. So we know what we're doing. We're going to be checking for plumbing problems. And we have a schedule information as well as reported by in priority. We'll go to our tasks, and we can look at all of our tasks that are associated with this, so we can go step by step. You can open up a details about each task for further information. We'll go over to any plans that were set up for this, labor, materials, and tools. We'll go over to actuals, so if there are existing actuals already on this work order, we can go through these. And we can go look at the logs. So if there are any logs that were presented on this work order, we'll see those. So now, let's go ahead and add a tool. Click the Add Tool button, and from here we can enter our data. So since we downloaded tools via this, we'll get a list of all the tools we'll have access to for this work order, and we can use our search, or we can just enter our tool. So we selected a drill and we said 1 tool hour. Since we're offline, you'll notice that when I save, it will say tool queued. Let's add a material. Now, using the same lookup mechanism, we can go through, surf through these, and add different types of materials that we may need. Oops, let's go with a rotating asset. This will give us an error later, but we'll go through that. Now we added a material, and you'll notice in the upper right next to our offline, you'll see a green circle with a number. These are the number of actions that have been queued. They will be sent to the server when we go online later. So remember that as we add actions, that will increase. So let's go ahead and stop our timer, and at this point it will open up the Create Labor dialog so that we can enter the labor code of the user that's doing this. Do Lee. Let's go back and we'll select a different one. And you'll notice that when I populate these and I select a labor, if the craft and the skill level are already known, it will automatically populate and switch those. So Lee was 2nd class, Wilson is first class. Otherwise, we could use the select list and then further narrow it down if there are more than one craft or skill level. Then we could set our start and end times, adjust those as necessary. And the regular hours is totaled automatically. Save that, and that is queued. You notice the 3. Now let's go over to our plans, and we're creating a new labor from our plans. So we just added a mechanic labor. And we go over, and you can see that we have comms as one of our labors. So we've added our actuals very quickly for this work order. And now we're going to add a log. I'll just put a silly little log file in here just to let people know that there was nothing done. Our log was queued. Now let's complete our work order. This will finally add a complete action to our queue. Now that we've done that, we can go back online. We'll wait for our system to connect to the wireless and then make a connection to the server before unloading the queue. And as the queue is unloaded, you'll notice we get messages about the actions as they occur. So we notice we got some errors there, and that pauses the queue. I can click on the circle again and it will continue uploading if I needed to. So now it's uploaded everything, but let's go look at the error that occurred for our material. Go open up our now completed record and go over to materials, and you'll notice I can click on the error icon on that specific material and it'll tell me that there was an error associated with it, and I could adjust that as appropriately and send it back to the system. Great. Now that we've gone through the basics of this work order and its actuals, let's go over and show the meters. For that, we have to open up an item with a meter. So let's open up 1002 and go over to the meters tab. And you'll notice I have 2 meters enabled for this work order. And we're going to open up the O pressure. And just like in Maximo's WoTrack application, we can enter a meter reading, our new meter reading, and it will allow us to enter our date and the inspector, and we can save that back. Since we weren't offline, that automatically updated the meter. Thank you for watching our offline Work Center tutorial. Be sure to contact us if you have any questions or need information about our AAM SaaS offering or other SaaS offerings and how you can get access to TRM's offline work centers.